The dire wolf, a creature that has captured the imagination of many, from scientists to storytellers. Its very name evokes a sense of mystery and power, a symbol of the untamed wilderness that once dominated our planet, a creature of legend and lore. The dire wolf has been immortalized in ancient cave paintings and stories passed down through generations. These depictions give us a glimpse into a world where humans and dire wolves coexisted, each struggling to survive in a harsh and unforgiving environment. This formidable predator once roamed the plains and forests of North America. It was a time when the land was teeming with life, from the smallest insects to the largest megafauna. The dire wolf was a key player in this vibrant ecosystem, its presence felt by all who shared its territory. Larger than the grey wolf we know today, the dire wolf was a powerful hunter. With a body built for strength and endurance, it could take down prey much larger than itself. Its hunting strategies were likely complex and coordinated, a testament to its intelligence and adaptability. Its massive teeth and strong jaws could crush bones with ease. This ability allowed it to access the nutritious marrow within, giving it an edge in the competition for food. The dire wolf's diet was diverse, ranging from large herbivores to smaller mammals, and even carrion when necessary. For thousands of years it thrived. The dire wolf adapted to various climates and environments, showcasing its remarkable resilience. It was a time of abundance where the dire wolf's prowess as a predator ensured its place at the top of the food chain. Then, around 10,000 years ago, the dire wolf vanished from the earth. This sudden disappearance has puzzled scientists for decades. What could have caused such a dominant species to go extinct so abruptly? The extinction of the dire wolf coincided with the end of the last ice age. As the glaciers retreated, the world underwent dramatic changes. The climate warmed, and the landscapes that the dire wolf once called home were transformed. Climate change, along with the disappearance of its primary prey, likely contributed to its demise. The large herbivores that the dire wolf relied on for food became scarce, and the competition for resources intensified. The dire wolf, despite its strength and adaptability, could not survive these challenges. The dire wolf serves as a stark reminder of the power of nature's cycles. It illustrates how even the mightiest creatures are subject to the whims of environmental change. The rise and fall of species are part of the natural order, a cycle that has repeated throughout Earth's history. It also highlights the vulnerability of even the most dominant species to change. No matter how powerful or well adapted, every species faces the risk of extinction. The dire wolf's story is a poignant example of this universal truth. The loss of the dire wolf left a void in the ecosystem. Its absence would have had ripple effects, altering the balance of predator and prey and impacting other species in ways we are only beginning to understand. The ecosystem that once thrived with the dire wolf had to adapt to its loss. It also left a gap in our understanding of the past. Paleontologists continue to study the remains of dire wolves, piecing together clues about their lives and their interactions with other species. Each fossil discovered adds a new chapter to the story of the dire wolf. For centuries, only bones and fossils remained as testament to its existence. These remnants have fascinated scientists and the public alike, sparking a desire to learn more about this enigmatic predator. Museums around the world display dire wolf skeletons, drawing visitors eager to glimpse a piece of prehistory. But what if we could bring back this lost giant? Advances in genetic research have opened up possibilities that were once the realm of science fiction. The idea of de-extinction, or bringing extinct species back to life, is no longer just a dream. What if we could revive the dire wolf and rewrite the story of its extinction? This concept has captured the imagination of scientists and the public alike. The potential to see a living, breathing dire wolf once again is both thrilling and daunting. The idea might seem like science fiction. Indeed, it has been the subject of many books and movies where scientists play God and bring back creatures from the past. But today, this idea is inching closer to reality. However, recent advances in genetics and biotechnology are bringing us closer than ever to making this a reality. Techniques such as CRISPR and cloning are being explored as potential methods to resurrect extinct species. The scientific community is abuzz with the possibilities and the challenges that lie ahead. The possibility of reviving the dire wolf and other extinct species raises profound questions about our relationship with the natural world. What responsibilities do we have towards these creatures? How would their return impact current ecosystems? These are questions that scientists, ethicists, and policymakers must grapple with. It also forces us to confront the ethical implications of our increasing power to manipulate life itself. As we stand on the brink of a new era in biotechnology, we must carefully consider the consequences of our actions. The story of the dire wolf is not just a tale of the past, but a lesson for the future. The key to reviving the dire wolf or any extinct species lies in its DNA. This genetic material holds the blueprint for life, encoding the instructions that determine an organism's traits, behaviors, and even its evolutionary history. By unlocking these secrets, scientists can potentially bring back species that have long vanished from our planet. DNA is the blueprint of life, containing the genetic instructions that determine an organism's traits. These sequences of nucleotides form the basis of heredity, passing down characteristics from one generation to the next. Each strand of DNA is a complex code that, when deciphered, reveals the story of an organism's lineage and adaptations. For many years, it was believed that DNA could not survive for long periods. The prevailing thought was that DNA, being a delicate molecule, would degrade over time, especially under harsh environmental conditions. This belief limited the scope of genetic research on ancient remains, as scientists assumed that any DNA recovered would be too fragmented to be useful. Scientists thought it degraded over time, making it impossible to recover from ancient remains. The process of decay, accelerated by factors like temperature, moisture, and microbial activity, was seen as an insurmountable barrier. However, this view began to change with new discoveries and advancements in technology. However, the discovery of permafrost, a layer of permanently frozen ground, changed everything. This natural freezer, found in polar regions and high-altitude areas, provided a unique environment where biological materials could be preserved for millennia. The cold temperatures slowed down the processes of decay, allowing DNA to remain intact far longer than previously thought possible. Permafrost acts like a giant freezer, preserving the remains of plants and animals, including their DNA, for thousands of years. This remarkable preservation has given scientists access to genetic material from species that lived during the last ice age. The frozen tundra has become a treasure trove of ancient DNA, offering a window into the distant past. In recent decades, scientists have been able to extract well-preserved DNA from dire wolf bones found in permafrost. These bones, often buried deep within the frozen ground, have yielded genetic material that is remarkably intact. This breakthrough has allowed researchers to study the dire wolf's genome in unprecedented detail. This discovery opened up exciting possibilities for studying extinct species. By analyzing the DNA of the dire wolf, scientists can gain insights into its biology, behavior, and evolutionary history. This information not only helps us understand the dire wolf itself, but also sheds light on the ecosystems it inhabited and the interactions it had with other species. By analyzing the dire wolf's DNA, scientists could learn about its evolutionary history. They can trace the lineage of the dire wolf, identifying its closest relatives and understanding how it adapted to its environment. This genetic information can reveal patterns of migration, adaptation, and even extinction, providing a comprehensive picture of the dire wolf's place in the natural world. They could also identify the genes responsible for its unique traits, such as its size and powerful bite. These genetic markers can explain how the dire wolf evolved to become a top predator, capable of taking down large prey. Understanding these traits can also inform conservation efforts for modern species, as we learn more about the genetic basis of adaptation and survival. But perhaps the most tantalizing possibility was the potential to use this DNA to bring the dire wolf back from extinction. The concept of de-extinction, once confined to the realm of science fiction, is now a topic of serious scientific inquiry. By using advanced genetic techniques, scientists hope to recreate the dire wolf, bringing it back to life in a world that has changed dramatically since it last roamed the Earth. The idea of using ancient DNA to revive extinct species is not new. It has captured the imagination of scientists and the public alike for decades. Early science fiction stories envisioned a future where extinct creatures could be brought back to life, and now, with the advent of modern genetic technology, this dream is edging closer to reality. It has been a topic of speculation and science fiction for decades. From the pages of novels to the screens of Hollywood, the idea of resurrecting extinct species has fascinated and inspired. These stories, while fictional, have often been grounded in real scientific principles, sparking debates and discussions about the ethical and practical implications of de-extinction. However, the discovery of well-preserved DNA in permafrost provided the missing ingredient. This genetic material, preserved in a state of near-perfect condition, has given scientists the tools they need to turn fiction into reality. The ability to extract and analyze ancient DNA has opened up new avenues of research, bringing us closer to the possibility of de-extinction. It gave scientists the genetic material they needed to make de-extinction a reality. With the dire wolf's DNA in hand, researchers can begin the complex process of recreating this ancient predator. This involves not only understanding the genetic code, but also finding ways to integrate it into living organisms, a challenge that requires cutting-edge technology and innovative thinking. With the dire wolf's genetic blueprint in hand, the question was no longer if, but how. The journey to de-extinction is fraught with challenges, from ethical considerations to technical hurdles, yet the potential rewards are immense, offering a chance to restore lost biodiversity and gain unprecedented insights into the natural world. As scientists continue their work, the dream of seeing the dire wolf roam the earth once more moves ever closer to becoming a reality. Reviving an extinct animal like the dire wolf is a monumental task. This endeavor is not just about bringing back a creature from the past. It's about pushing the boundaries of what science can achieve. The dire wolf, a formidable predator that roamed North America during the Pleistocene epoch, has long fascinated scientists and the public alike. Its extinction around 10,000 years ago marked the end of an era. But now, with advancements in technology and a deeper understanding of genetics, the dream of seeing a dire wolf in the flesh is inching closer to reality. It requires expertise from multiple scientific disciplines, including genetics, biotechnology, and paleontology. Each field brings its own unique set of skills and knowledge to the table. Geneticists are tasked with decoding the ancient DNA, a process that involves extracting and analyzing genetic material that has been preserved for millennia. This is no small feat, as ancient DNA is often fragmented and degraded, making the task akin to solving a complex puzzle with many missing pieces. It also demands collaboration on a global scale, bringing together the brightest minds and cutting-edge technologies from around the world. Scientists from different countries and institutions must work in harmony, sharing their findings and techniques to overcome the numerous challenges that arise. This level of international cooperation is unprecedented and highlights the universal appeal and significance of this project. Scientists from leading research institutions and universities have joined forces to tackle this challenge. These institutions provide the necessary resources, funding, and infrastructure to support such a massive undertaking. The collaboration extends beyond just the scientific community. It involves ethical considerations, legal frameworks, and public engagement to ensure that the project is conducted responsibly and transparently. Geneticists are working to piece together the fragmented DNA of the dire wolf, painstakingly reconstructing its genome. This involves comparing the ancient DNA with that of modern relatives, such as the grey wolf, to fill in the gaps. The goal is to create a complete and accurate genetic blueprint that can be used in the next stages of the project. Biotechnologists are developing the tools and techniques needed to clone the animal, using cutting-edge gene editing technologies. CRISPR, a revolutionary tool that allows for precise editing of DNA, plays a crucial role in this process. By inserting the reconstructed direwolf DNA into the egg cells of a surrogate species, scientists hope to bring the extinct predator back to life. This stage of the project is fraught with technical challenges and ethical dilemmas, but the potential rewards are immense. Paleontologists are providing insights into the dire wolf's anatomy, behavior, and ecological role. By studying fossilized remains and comparing them with modern species, they can infer how the dire wolf lived, hunted, and interacted with its environment. This information is crucial for understanding how to reintroduce the species into the wild and ensure its survival in a modern ecosystem. This collaborative effort is a testament to the power of science to transcend borders and bring people together. The project has garnered support from a diverse array of stakeholders, including governments, private organizations, and the general public. Each breakthrough is celebrated as a collective achievement, reinforcing the idea that when humanity works together, we can accomplish extraordinary things. Researchers from different countries, cultures, and backgrounds are united by a common goal to push the boundaries of scientific knowledge and resurrect a long-lost species. This unity is not just about scientific progress, it's about fostering a sense of global community and shared purpose. The Dire Wolf Project serves as a symbol of what can be achieved when we set aside our differences and work towards a common goal. The revival of the dire wolf is not just a scientific endeavor, it is a global project with far-reaching implications. It challenges our understanding of extinction and raises important questions about conservation, biodiversity, and the ethical responsibilities of science. The potential to bring back an extinct species forces us to reconsider our relationship with nature and our role as stewards of the planet. It has the potential to reshape our understanding of life, extinction, and our role in the natural world. By studying the dire wolf and its reintroduction, we can gain valuable insights into the processes that drive evolution and extinction. This knowledge can inform conservation efforts for other endangered species and help us develop strategies to protect our planet's biodiversity. The success of this project hinges on the continued collaboration and dedication of scientists worldwide, working together to achieve what was once considered impossible. As we stand on the brink of a new era in science, the Dire Wolf Project reminds us of the incredible potential of human ingenuity and the boundless possibilities that lie ahead.